What is copywriting? When we speak of writing, we are typically referring to a person's ability to articulate thought through words, clearly, coherently, and intelligibly. It is a skill widely cultivated in formally educated individuals, as language and writing are among the most essential tools used in both personal and professional realms. The word draft traces back to the Latin redigere, meaning to compile or to arrange. Originally associated with gathering materials like wood for fire or supplies for construction, it later acquired the figurative sense of arranging words, in other words, writing. Writing is far more complex than it may appear. Not only is it a craft that not everyone naturally masters, but like any learned skill, it demands regular practice and the appropriate application of method. Generally, writing is understood as unfolding in three distinct phases. Planning, the stage of gathering information, mentally structuring ideas, and determining the type and direction of the text. Here, a blueprint or outline is created to serve as a guide. Textualization, the actual act of writing, in which the initial draft takes form, closely adhering to the predetermined plan and fleshing out its main ideas. Revision and refinement, a meticulous process of reviewing the written content, identifying and correcting errors, redundancies, and inconsistencies to ensure clarity and precision. In specific contexts, the term writing also refers to the editorial body of newsrooms, e.g., the BBC newsroom, or, by extension, to the team that makes editorial decisions, the editorial staff decided. In educational settings, the term denotes assignments in which students are asked to compose essays or reflective texts, e.g., an essay about farm animals. Characteristics of writing. Writing, in essence, presents the following characteristics. It is a learnable skill that should be studied, exercised, and continually refined. Everyone who writes possesses a unique writing style, some more effective than others. It is fueled by reading. The quality of our written expression depends largely on how well we internalize and reproduce the written language. Its purpose is to convey meaning in the clearest, most efficient, and precise manner possible. Those who specialize in this craft are known as writers or copywriters, depending on context. The importance of writing. The ability to communicate through writing has been a cornerstone of human civilization. A well-crafted text can transmit ideas across vast distances and endure through centuries, transcending the limitations of time and face-to-face interaction. Since written messages often stand alone, detached from their author, they must be crafted with care. The writer must anticipate misunderstandings and ensure clarity, as they won't always be present to clarify their intent. In nearly every profession, a minimal level of writing proficiency is indispensable, especially where instructions, accountability, and the transmission of knowledge are at stake. Clear writing fosters accurate comprehension. Types of writing. Writing varies according to its purpose and domain. Academic writing, found in educational and research contexts, it follows strict stylistic conventions and emphasizes accuracy, formality, and scholarly tone. It often includes citations, footnotes, and domain-specific terminology. Literary writing, the realm of creative expression, poetry, fiction, and essays. This type of writing may break grammatical conventions intentionally, using language artistically to produce aesthetic or emotional effects. Commercial writing, copywriting, oriented toward marketing and advertising, its primary goal is persuasion. Flexibility in tone, structure, and vocabulary is common here, as the message must be impactful and memorable. This includes advertisements, sales pages, and promotional content. Journalistic writing pertains to news media and reportage. It is governed by ethical codes and aims to prioritize objectivity, truthfulness, and clarity. Common formats include news articles, editorials, and opinion columns. How to improve your writing. Mastering writing is not effortless, but improvement is always attainable through disciplined effort. Key strategies include: read extensively and critically. Exposure to high-quality text sharpens linguistic intuition and expands expressive capacity. Writers, translators, and poets are invaluable mentors through their works. Clarify your ideas before writing. A muddled mind produces muddled prose. Knowing what you want to say is the first step to saying it well. Plan meticulously. Outlining your core arguments and their logical progression can prevent disorganized or repetitive writing. An outline serves as a roadmap for your thoughts. Favor simplicity without dumbing down. Write with the words and structures you are confident using. Clear, concise sentences with a subject-verb-object structure usually convey ideas most effectively. As you gain confidence, gradually adopt more sophisticated constructions.